And hello YouTube, it's me again. I think I left a query on one of the other YouTubers' websites regarding setting up the Volca beats for times other than 4/4 based. So one of the things that I noticed when I was messing around with it was that if you take one of your typical 16-step sequences, you press the function button and the step edit, active step button, active step. Then what you'll see is you'll see all the steps flash and you can wipe them off, and in wiping them off the grid you're effectively changing your timing. So I'll just give you a bit of a demonstration of that now. So if I kick this off, I actually pick a 16-step beat, and I'll just turn this down a bit. Okay, so function, play button, which gives us active step. You'll see it cycling through the sequence. Now if I want to make it 5/4 time, which was the question that I had, basically you get 2 half beats for every beat, if you like, for the 5 beats. So basically what you do is just wipe out the last 6, like that, and you'll notice the sequence goes to the end and starts all over again. Okay. Now if you want to turn various percussive elements off in the step, but keep them there for other parts during your live performance, it's just a matter of hitting mute. Holding the mute button shows you the steps which are all turned on. And if you wanted to turn off the, I think it's the claves, there we go. I don't think the go-go's on, or the crash. Well, I should point out that I've actually got a delay on here. The stutter is on max, and the depth is just about at the 11 o'clock position there. So I'll just turn these down so you can hear what the rhythm normally sounds like. So that's all well and good, but if I turn the device off again, it'll remember that this was the last pattern that I played, but when it comes back up it'll be back to the 16 steps again. Nice big thump from the speakers there. And so what I'll do is when I start up, I'll make sure that volume's turned down, turn it on, okay, turn it back up, hit play. Now if we go to memory, right, so we're still playing the first one, and if we go to active step, we'll see we've got them all back again. So the question I had was basically, how do you remember that? Well, when I was messing around with it earlier on today, because I'm not one who likes to read manuals, even though I've just got them pinned up about 2 feet away from where we're currently recording. I just sat down and had a bit of a play while I was reclining on the bed earlier on today. And this is what I found out. So if I just stop this for a sec. Okay, press the function button again to take us out of active step. Now, if I want to set myself up a 5/4 rhythm, I'll just turn everything off here. So we start off with effectively a clean slate. In fact, a clean slate would be to wipe it all by pressing function and then pressing all. But I'm not too fussed with deleting that at the moment. This is just a demo for how to set yourself up a 5/4 rhythm. So what we do is we go record, Okay, it's flashing to tell us that it's armed. Then what we do is we go function, active step. Notice nothing's playing at the moment. And we make sure we've only got 10 steps shown. Hit the function button again. And now when we hit play, we'll just see it start cycling through to here. And that's our 10 half beats for the 5/4 time. So what I'll do now is I'll clear all, right. Okay, so that hasn't cleared the memory, that's just cleared the pattern that's currently loaded in there at the moment. Because I've got record set, I can start entering beats. Although what's happened is I've gone and cleared the active step, so I'll better just go back and do that again. See that? All spotted eagle eye. Right, now we're ready to go. And that's as easy as it is. So I turn off record now. If I go to active step to see how many steps I've got, you'll see I've still got 10 steps. Now I can stop this and I can start it again, and because the pattern hasn't been overwritten in memory, it's still there. Now you see we've got the 10 active steps. Now let's say you wanted to do a breakdown to something a little quieter. So all we've done there, sorry, that's gone and stuffed the rhythm up. Take it out of active step, click on mute, it keeps the same timing, as you'll see here, doesn't skip a beat. But now what I've done is just dropped out the kick, drop out the snare, drop out the clap, drop out the open hi-hat, and so you can play around with it to your heart's content. Now of course, if I wanted to save this, what I would then have to do is hold the function button down here, press memory right, and you'll see here that the last pattern that I loaded was in memory slot 1. So this is basically prompting me, do I want to overwrite the one that the Volca beat started up in? And if I actually hit that button, it'll overwrite that slot. If I hit any of the others, it'll overwrite that slot. I'm not going to do that, but you'll get the gist. And what I'm going to do now, notice that both of these are flashing, saying it's still armed for memory write. I just press the function button again and it kills that. Now, at the risk of sounding rather corny, I did actually prepare one earlier. This is the 5/4 rhythm that I put together earlier on today. And if I hold down the memory and I load number 4, I'm pretty sure it's number 4. Yep. I could probably just go to active step and just confirm that. Yep, there we go. Get rid of that. And what I'll do is I'll show you what happens when, the next thing I'll show you is how you can actually affect the mix of each of the individual instruments. And what you'll notice when we've got it playing is that for each part of the pattern where a particular instrument is active, you'll see the LED for that particular instrument light up. Okay, I'll just see if I can get that a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, so if I go press the part button over here now, you'll see that this static LED here now moves over to the left, and we're now looking at the kick function, right? So over here we've got part level, and what that means is that whatever the current volume is, or whatever the volume is for that particular instrument that's selected, it's going to be affected by this knob. Now, it doesn't actually change level until you make a change here. So you hear now that the bass, the kick drum's back right off. As I turn it clockwise, kick comes back in. Till it starts rattling your eardrums. And that's just coming from a little microcube. Turn it back down again. Go to the next one, the snare. So it's fully up. That's it, out of the way. There we go. It's a little bit more laid back. Next one, you'll notice the low tom's not flashing. I don't have that in this pattern. High tom's not flashing. The only other two which are flashing now are the closed hi-hat and the open hi-hat. So I can drop that down. Make it real subtle. Of course, adjusting the volume knob here brings it up again, but what we're doing is adjusting the mix between them all that's coming out of here. One more. Not too noticeable on the open hi-hat. There you go, lost it there. And that's it.